Good morning, everyone. Okay, for the next couple weeks, first off, I'm going to always start off by talking a little bit about Residents Appreciation Day. Um, and as Tammy had mentioned when she was up here, we are having a senior prom, and that is available to all residents and to all overnight guests. What we're going to have you do is we're going to have everybody come in through the front door there. You must show your badge when you come in. We're going to have a photographer out there, so we would like, if you would like, to dress up a little. It's a senior prom, and we're going to have some pictures taken for you all. And we're going to have hors d'oeuvres and beer and wine, soda and water. But because of that, we want to ask that if you are planning on attending the senior prom, I have made a little sign-up book. It is on the credenza. If you could please sign up for that. That way, we want to make sure that we have enough for everybody that is planning on attending. Okay, so that's on the 22nd. And the time is going to be from 6 to 9. On the 23rd, that is the day of the dinner. I apologize, I don't know exactly how I missed it in the newsletter as far as the date of the dinner, but that is on Wednesday, the 23rd. I do not have any chicken meal tickets left for the 4 o'clock, and I'm getting very close to not having any pork tickets for the 4 o'clock either. Now, for the 2 o'clock meal, if you want to come, we're good. You can come. I have both chicken and pork for that. Let's see. So that's really all I want to mention today about the Residents Appreciation Day. Today is the Art Exchange Day in the library. If you bought a piece of artwork to share, sign it in after coffee, and the committee will arrange it. Bingo, 6:15 tonight in here. Tomorrow we have Tai Chi in here from 9 to 11. Tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 is the St. Patty's Day meal. On Wednesday the 9th, we have the pet parade in the Bash area, 2 o'clock. On Thursday, we have a whistle stop party from 4 to 8. Friday, the Heartland Games are going to be here. And also on Friday, we're going to have an ice cream truck from 3 to 4 o'clock in front of the clubhouse. Now, those ice creams are free for all Tanglewood residents, so come and get your ice cream from the ice cream truck. Okay. If you have had your picture taken and have not received your directory, I have them in my office. If you drop your gum, especially in a carpeted area, we would like to ask that you pick it up. We have some state parties that are coming up still. Wisconsin Day is on the 9th. It's at 4:30 in the Bash area. We have some people over here representing for the Wisconsin Day. And we also have the Illinois Day on March the 13th and a New Jersey Day on March the 18th, and that's going to be at the Hibachi Buffet. I have 2 items that were turned into me that I would love to return to the owner. First is a driver's license. Hey, it is a hassle to get a driver's license. Do you know that? You have to bring this paper, that paper, this. You have to bring all kinds of stuff. So I've tried to contact this person by phone, but if you're seeing me on TV or if someone's here that may know this person, If you could please let Elizabeth Ellis know I have her driver's license. And not only is it a hassle with, the paperwork and everything, but it's also, they're kind of expensive now. They're raising that price on that license more and more. So I have that. Now, the other thing that I have is something that is also very expensive, that takes a lot of time to get done. And I would gladly, and I would, really want to return this to the owner, is a partial dental plate. Now, I am pretty sure whoever that belongs to, they are missing it. So, and this is not to make fun, because I've had dental work, and dental work is no fun. But I do have that, and before you go out and spend all that money that you had to, to get that plate, because those things are expensive as well, I do have that in my office. I'm just going to start doing a little segment, random things that get turned in at Billy's office. I'm going to bring a little board, show you all the pictures. Okay, all right, for this Saturday, for the Toe Jam Band, all the clubhouse doors will be locked at 4 p.m. The front door will be the only entrance to the dance, and that will be open at 5 p.m. Because this is a sold-out event, there will be no tickets at all available at the door. No tables will be saved prior to the doors opening. And you can't just show up without a ticket because you didn't get a chance to get a ticket. Sorry, there's no tickets, and just because you don't have one, they're not going to let you in. Because I've heard people say, oh, I'll just come up here without a ticket. They're not going to let you in. All right. So on the Residents Appreciation Day Pickleball Party will be on Thursday, March 24, 2016, 1 to 3 o'clock are the pickleball games. 4 to 6 o'clock will be Sloppy Joes and music. Please bring a side dish or dessert. Bring your own plates, silverware, and drinks. Guests pay $4, no charge for spouse. You must sign up in the book in the clubhouse in order to play and be eligible to win a prize provided by Hometown America. With that, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'm hoping I see the rest of you this week for your Residents Appreciation Day meal tickets.
I have a couple of different hats to wear today. First off, you may have noticed we've started selling the craft fair tables today. The craft fair is November the 12th. And all of you people who told me, I want the same place as last year, just hold it for me. You had better chalk up with your money or they're not going to be there. Secondly, the games next week for Management Appreciation Day, I want to put in a plug for Tiddlywinks and the TWR Times word game. The word game is a pencil and paper puzzle sort of thing. Very, very easy. That goes off at 10 o'clock. Tiddlywinks is scheduled for 3 o'clock, and we'll get you out of there in time to come to the senior prom. You might even have a chance to get your hair done. No promises on that. Thirdly, for all of the members of the TWR Times Committee, we have been talking about ordering the outdoor banners from the Outdoor Committee. There's samples of them up here. Come and take a look. Those of you who are wondering about the, how thick they are, how durable they are, you can check them out today. And finally, the pet parade, Wednesday, 2 o'clock. I have some details for you. It's in the Bash area, same as always, where the dogs can be, doggy. We have a costume contest, a best trick contest, and our old favorite, dog owner look-alike. There will be prizes. We have games. scheduled. Now, how many of you folks played Red Rover when you were a kid? Red Rover, let so-and-so come over? Okay, how about Kitty Kitty Corner? Nobody I've talked to remembers Kitty Kitty Corner, so it might be a Midwest thing from Milwaukee. No, we're not playing those. We are going to play Tic-Tac-Dog. Simon Says, the Doggy Dress-Up Relay, the Water Bowl Relay, and Musical Spot. And you can take that any way you like. We have new stuff this year. We're going to have Jason, the professional pet photographer, there with his nifty camera. He will take a portrait of you and your pet and get it printed for a very reasonable charge. I'm thinking it was $5, but don't quote me on that. That is prepaid, of course. The dog, which is Dog Owners Guild, is going to be, we're starting a new project. It's a permanent memorial plaque that you special order. They will be hanging on the fence in the dog park. You can have in memory of Scooter, or in honor of, if your pet is still with you, Furlan, whatever. Dogs, cats, birds, budgies, wombats, anything. There will be a 50-50 raffle, and the donations from the 50-50 will be divided between local animal rescue agencies. All pets are welcome. It doesn't have to be a dog. There's no pre-registration. There is no charge, but as you well know, we will be taking contributions for the charities. Any questions, you can call me or Carol Ann Breton. That's Wednesday at 3 o'clock. No, I'm sorry, Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the Bash area. And we'll see you there. Oh, cookies. We're going to be having lots of cookies for people and treats for dogs.
I'm Lynn Arvey from the Travel Committee. And the thought just occurred to me. I can't think of anything humorous, but I'd love to have a video and audio tape of this morning to send to all our children and grandchildren. They wouldn't believe it. Okay, from the Travel Committee, if you are still considering New York City in October, we have 4 rooms available. You reserve your place by paying the deposit of $75 and insurance of $69 as soon as possible. The dates of the trip are October 19 to the 27th, and see me at the travel table for more information. Winter Park was full. We now have 2 seats available. If you're interested in going, see me about who you should pay. The TMAC money, it will go to the individuals who have the 2 tickets to sell. We will, for those of you going, that's a week from this Friday, remember to wear comfortable shoes. You'll be on your feet for a good length of time, and we will begin loading the bus at 7:40 a.m. Our cruise in January of 2017, we have just 11 seats available on the buses going to the cruise terminal. If you're still trying to decide whether to take the cruise, come to the travel table to speak to either Tracy, Sharon, or Randy. Thanks again for your support of our committee.
I'm Luann Wykes. I'm the new chair of the dance committee. I know you've heard about the, I'll think of it, California Toe Jam. Just remember again, the time is 6 to 9. And this is new because our dances are usually 7 to 10. Just a little bit about the dances. We're trying to make sure there's 12 dances a year, 1 a month, and there's a couple extra with New Year's Eve and Halloween. Please come. Again, a lot of people don't dance. There's some very good listening music at different bands. We usually try to get 3 to 4 big bands through the season, and then we have DJs in that and other months. The one important thing as I get back to the California Toe Jam Band, we're going to have a 50-50, which we always have. A little different this time if you're coming. We're just going to sell tickets before the band starts, so that's from 5 to 6. And just so you're aware of, the proceeds that the dance committee generates from the 50/50 will be given to the women's shelter in Highlands County. They are in desperate need of a new kitchen, and we're hoping that we can help start that process of getting them a new kitchen. So please come, and if anybody wants to just donate, even if you aren't coming to the dance, I'm sure that the women's shelter could
Good morning.
use
I'm
it.
Pat
Thank you.
Parks from Shuffleboard. I'll make this quick. We had our tournament with Whisper Lake last week. They had a hard time adjusting to our slower courts. We won 16 and they won 4. Next week we go to their park and play on their faster courts. So hopefully we can adjust better than they did. This Friday, a group of us are going to Adelaide Shores for our second tournament this year with them. I'd like to just announce, too, that on the 21st, we have our Appreciation Day tournament. Sign-up sheets in the book. So we welcome everybody.
Back in the fall, I
Thank
was
you.
here to offer free mouse pads for anyone who would like one. Our volunteers went door to door. We had them here available, as well as stylus pens. These were provided free of charge to Tanglewood by Florida Hospital. And I now have more. If anyone is heading home for the summer and would like to take a mouse pad to have at home, we'd love you to go and visit TWR Times on a regular basis, whether you're here in the park or back north. So I will be in the front hall as you leave. If you need another mouse pad, please stop by and get one.
Good morning, Tanglewood friends. I'm Gary Walker with the Outdoor Decorating Committee. Since you're up here this morning, you probably walked or drove by and saw that we have our new banners up. Always Sunny in Tanglewood. We think they're pretty. We hope you all like them. We are continuing to work with a number of the different activity groups here, working with about half a dozen right now in designing banners for the different activities to go up on the light poles around Tanglewood Circle. And we eventually hope to be on the Parkway as well, the main drive coming in, as well as from the back gate. It just takes funds. And as part of the Outdoor Decorating Committee, we are having our meeting this morning. We're going to be starting probably between 15 to 20 minutes after coffee. And this morning, I'm also going to be meeting with the veterans after coffee. We've got a display of our banners that are patriotic banners. We've got 3 different styles out there that we're going to be offering to anybody that would like to purchase an banner, a patriotic banner, to honor somebody in their family or a friend. And as part of the activities, I've got one that we had designed for Tanglewood Friends. And these will be going up on the banners, poles. And speaking of Tanglewood Friends, a week from Friday, we will have Laura Pattern here from 6 to 9. The admission is $3. We're bringing a hearty appetizer or dessert to share, continuing the tradition that was started several years back. And we hope to see you. We do have tickets available. We have a few left this morning. We'll have more next week. You can purchase them during the week from Joan Ruley and Perwins, Steve Wakeis, or Connie Kleinpepper. We hope you all have a great week, and if you'd like to come out and see what we're all about, the Outdoor Decorating Committee, come on back and sit with us this morning. You'll have a great week.
Shirley had a great idea, Billy, about your lost dentures and the gum problem. They may be associated. Anyway, how many people came to the show last night? How'd you like it? Now, if anybody didn't raise your hand, you might want to talk to one of those people that just did, because the show last night was terrific, and we have another good one coming up this week, or I said last night too, coming up on the 20th, and it's a comedian, John Carfee, who has been a product of the Comedy Store in California. He's been a writer for Joan Rivers, and he's going to be accompanied by another person, a singer, Chris Poggi, who is the Pennsylvania Senior Idol winner. If you go on to the internet and go to the Facebook page for Chris Poggi, P-O-G-E, you'll see him performing in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, and he's an amazing singer. A lot of times you get somebody like that and you say, well, they were one-hit wonder on the showcase or what? But if you go on to his website, POJE, you will see him perform a number of songs that were originated by a number of artists, and he's an amazing singer, and I think you'll really find that he's great. Tickets are on sale now, and the committee is trying to get something going as a way of momentum, and our goal is to move the rows back further and further each week as we have a show. Those of you who've been here for a long time remember we used to have all way back to the wall with seats, and would bring in the chairs from the patio and so forth, and we just had tremendous crowds. And over the years, things have kind of dwindled. And we're making it our goal this year to try to get the rows moving back. So you can help us by buying a ticket, and you can do that before coffee or after coffee, or you can get it from Billy during the week. So let's see if we can make that as a goal. I looked at the management games book back there, and it's really filling up. I'm really pleased the way it's going. We have a couple who don't have a chairman or what do I say, like a coordinator. I would suggest that somebody on that list step up and become the coordinator, because we do need one, if nothing else, to report the winner back to Billy. So look at the book, sign up in many places you should like, check and see where they are, and show up that day. Remember, we need 10 in order to have a tournament, and there'll be prizes for our winners. Now, when people learned that I was going to be back up here again, the first thing they said was, will you be doing the Tanglewood Almanac again? But then again, I started to think about it. I said, did they really say that, or was it, are you going to do that again? So anyway, I want to keep Tanglewood informed, and therefore, if you were born today, okay, you share a birthday with Willard Scott, with Tammy Faye Baker, you ladies, and also Ivan Lendl. This day in history, back in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone. Now, can you imagine what he started back that time? In 1938, now this is one I wasn't aware of. We always talk about Dana Kirkpatrick and all that as far as the race car drivers. In 1938, Janet Guthrie was the first Indy driver of the female persuasion. Now, this month is National Peanut Month, and it's also Irish American Month. And today is, this week rather, is National Bubble Week. Today is National Crown Roast of Pork Day. But I want to prepare you for tomorrow, because you might want to be on either side of the issue here. Tomorrow is Nasty Day. Now, I also want to remind you about something more serious. Early voting has started as of the 5th of March. And if you want to get there early and avoid the crowds, you can do that. Remember, you have to be Republican or a Democrat. Independents cannot vote in this particular primary. So there are 3 places throughout the county. One is the municipal building up at municipal conference room, rather, up in Avon Park. And another is the same and Lake Placid, around the circle there in Lake Placid. And of course, here in Sebring, you go to the training center, which is on Ridgewood Drive. And you go past the high school, and it's on your left. So you can go to any one. Somebody's correcting me? I said Kenilworth. I'm sorry. I didn't say Kenilworth, rather. It was Kenilworth. Excuse me. Thank you. And feel free to interrupt any time when I goof, all right? But anyway, it's very important to get out and vote. And with all the stuff that's going on, you may have a little trouble finding somebody to vote for, but it's important that you get out to vote, and you can have an influence on the Republican choice or the Democratic choice, because remember, it's winner take all in Florida. Okay, now last night I apparently disparaged Nancy Foley and her welcome table when I said that special events was probably the most important committee in the park. And I said that because of my audience, all special events. But Nancy was there, and she really took offense to that. And I said I would make it up to you. So Nancy, you have a chance now to introduce your group of people there as the second best committee in Tanglewood.
As I mentioned to Tom last night, without us greeting new residents and telling them about Tanglewood and how to volunteer, he wouldn't have the committee that he has. But I'm going to move right on.
She's getting that from me. I told her that last night.
That's right. Just a reminder for new residents, March 14th, right after coffee in the community room, is a meet and greet so that you can sit with other new residents. I am still looking for someone who lives in the Carefree area to join our committee, because we always try to have someone who lives in the community visit new residents. Another thing I wanted to mention very quickly is that we update our Who to Contact list, which lists all the groups, clubs, committees, and other helpful information after the TMAC elections. So we have the newest list. It's now 20 pages long. So if you can't find anything to do in Tanglewood, I have no idea where you want to go. It is online on TWR Times, and it's listed on the front page, and it says list of groups, clubs, committees, and tips for all residents. So please look at it. It's a PDF file. You can print it out or view it. For those who are in a club that maybe is not listed that I don't know about, let me know and we will add you. I have a committee member who's sitting with me and a resident who's actually been here for a number of years. So I don't have anyone new to introduce today. So I'm finished for the best club in Tanglewood.
Thank you, Nance. Okay, so that's about it. It's been a long morning. We appreciate your attention. Take part in one of those activities you heard about today. It's important. And make a new friend. That's even more important. But don't forget to wave to your neighbors and have a great week.